Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at the market site in Times Square, New York City, we have Jonathan Chasper. He's the founder and CEO of Wolfpack. We're going to learn about the technology behind it. It's great to have you with us at market site, Jonathan. Wolfpack, tell us about the genesis of the company. How did this come about?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for having me.
Got it.
Really appreciate that. So the story is very simple. I was traveling with my buddies on motorcycles, and we got separated. And the minute you get separated, you know, they go right, you go left. 2 minutes and you can be 5-10 miles away. And you can't call them because they're on motorcycles.
Right.
So it took us almost an hour and a half to get together again. And by the time we did get together, everybody's frustrated, nobody wants to travel, so we headed home. And I was traveling home, I was thinking there has to be a solution for this. And this is how Wolfpack was born.
So the problem that you're trying to solve is to be able to communicate and find each other, locate each other so that you don't cut a trip short.
Pretty much. So the way I call it, we're herding cats.
Herding cats.
If you think about it, every time you go on a group travel, on bicycles, on foot, in cars, even in a cruise ship, they drop you off at an exotic island, and everybody disappears. And once in a while, somebody comes back, and the ship is gone. The ability to track people, the ability to keep them together is what we're trying to solve. And this is what Wolfpack is all about. It's about herding those cats, making sure that everybody knows where they're going. As you travel on our application, you'll actually see where everybody is related to you. So if somebody is a little bit too far behind, you can stop, you can wait for them, you can easily communicate with them through a very simple 3-tap system that we put together. And that's what we're solving.
So, and these are the main applications of the technology?
Pretty much, but if you think about it, so we are a tour and traveling technology,
right.
But you can easily apply to things like managing a school bus system, for example. Because if I'm a driver on a bus and I need to know which way I'm going, you can use Wolfpack by creating the path that I need to follow. Yeah. As I mentioned, you can be on a ski trip with buddies and you get separated. Everything that involves group travel, in any form of group travel, this is what Wolfpack is all about.
So it sounds like a logistics and technology company all in one.
It's in a way, but we do it at the fun time. We're doing it at the best time for you when you're enjoying yourself, when you're on a fun trip, where you're sightseeing, where you're traveling. You can see in the city people walk around with this red umbrella. So we solve the red umbrella problem. Because if you're looking at the Nasdaq building and somebody just walked away, and you look around and you don't know where your buddies are, or you don't know where the tour guide is, what do you do now?
Yeah, we see a lot of red umbrellas out here in Times Square. So what's the latest news with Wolfpack?
So the most exciting thing I would say is that 3 things actually. The first one, we signed an agreement with Eagle Rider. It's the biggest motorcycle rental company in the US. And they will be bringing our B2B technology to their riders, allowing them to manage their trips, allowing them to assign those trips to those riders. And they will be able to actually see where they are, so if there's a problem or anything like that, they can help, while maintaining the vision and the visibility of where the motorcycles are. Another very exciting thing, the press release came out yesterday, we partnered with the suffragettes, and I may be not pronouncing the name correctly, suffragists, I guess.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And they're actually putting together a motorcycle ride for women from California all the way to DC in the summer, and they're using Wolfpack for that. And the last thing, there was a JMA, Jewish Motorcycle Association. They combined together about 43, I think, motorcycle clubs. And they have something called Ride to Remember. And they're doing that in April, and they're using Wolfpack for that as well.
All right.
So we're really getting into the ecosystem of the motorcycle industry. We're very excited about that.
All right, Jonathan, thanks so much for joining us at MarketSite. And thank you for joining me on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.